wanakula mboga. Tunataka malia. Sisi kuna wengine wanakula. Na tumetamu bambu. Kuna wengine wanakula bambu. Kuna wengine wanakula kwenu. Ini kama bambu. Wengine wanakula mboga. Ino midoro kinokeni. Wewe unataka hiyo kitu peke yako.
Since last Monday, we've been working on a new show, which started with the idea of sustainable farming practices. So here that means moving from growing a lot of maize, which is not very drought resistant, to diversifying crops a lot more, including growing drought resistant crops, millet and cassava. We had a couple of days to workshop and create improvisations around this theme, and then I tried to piece together a narrative which on Friday Desai and I put together into scenes. So what we did was write a synopsis and then a few lines for characters in each scene at the beginning for the cast to then improvise the rest of the scene from. This week has been about getting those scenes up on their feet. Progress has been slow. The fact is that life is really quite difficult here, and most of these artists are not earning very much, and they have a lot of other commitments, particularly with their families and things that they have to do on their families' farms. And so it's really difficult for people to keep time. That's definitely the main challenge. The other difficulty for me is that sometimes I'm not sure whether I'm being completely understood as a director. I might use a term and then realise that it's not one that they know, so I have to explain something in a different way. However, we are very hopeful that we will have a really exciting show to perform next Saturday, and it's definitely going to fuse some contemporary British theatre practices with some contemporary Kenyan ones. Happy Jamhuri Day. It's the 12th of December, so it's Kenya's Independence Day and a public holiday, although we're in the middle of Ahero market and business kind of seems to be happening as usual. Every time we come to the market it seems to get bigger and bigger. Bits like this with little shops, but there's also a whole vegetable section and a big grain section and everything here. So it's a very cool place. So Alex, can you tell me what we're up to this afternoon?
This afternoon we've been constructing some prototype paper mache balloon masks. Is the idea with the intention to maybe make something for Lagnet, or at least give them the tools to make it themselves. Yeah, sure.
This is Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy, how's yours going?
Oh man, it's going good. It's only that I went last, but mine is a bit big. Just about to finish, but it's fine. It's the first time trying this out, so I think I feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, looks great.
we're here at Kisumu County. See, it's quite bustling, lots of little cafes, and also a lot of people using it as a rudimentary car wash. Today we have just been visiting Mama Obama, who is Barack Obama's step-grandmother, at her home in Ahero County. And she was nice enough to let us sit with her and have a conversation and tell us about some of her experiences, which was lovely. It's a pretty amazing testament to how, at least on some level, the American dream can still work out sometimes, that you can come from a small place like this in Kenya to presidency of the United States in a couple of generations. Yeah, it's beautiful too.
Today we're in Kit Mikayi in the north of Kisumu County. It's a granite tor, so a rock formation quite similar to ones we have in places like Yorkshire and Dartmoor. But this one is on a very, very big scale. It's at least 40 metres high, and the surrounding landscape is also beautiful. It's also a site of religious pilgrimage, and we've seen various people about praying and lighting candles, so I can see why it's considered very spiritual by some